You're very welcome to a presentation of our business, Forever Living. And here we have the beginning of our business presentation saying you can't change your life if you don't change your thinking. And that is very true. So here's some of the challenges that people are experiencing, especially over the last few years. People that I've been talking to join my business. These are the areas: working longer hours for less pay, longer commutes, having to move long away from where they work to get cheaper rent or mortgage, and the lack of job security. People even with contracts are being told that they can only have 3 to 6 month contracts when starting a job now. Not very secure if you've got a family or if you've got a mortgage where you have to pay your rent. And pension options. I know my own father, he worked for 46 years and he actually had to go for early retirement by about 2 years just to ensure that he got his pension that he'd worked so hard for. So what are people's needs? Well, look, everybody's different. Everybody has different needs. So everything from lifestyle to financial independence, a new way from working at home. I suppose these are the different things that we can offer. So more time would be a very popular thing now with people that I work with. I know for myself, it's not just about the money. It's about having more time, having more quality time, and not being stressed out to bits, working 60, 70 hours a week, which is what I used to do. Financial independence is another big thing for the extra cash flow, disposable income. But sure, look, anything extra to pay for a gas bill, an electricity bill, putting extra petrol, diesel in the car. These are the things that people really need. Working from home and being your own boss, helping others really appeals to people. Who do you know that could do with an extra €1,000? And I would say that minimum between now and Christmas. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that look after a lot of families, knowing that Christmas is paid for without any stress? For regarding success in the company, there's an awful lot of fulfillment. Recognition is given every step of the way, and we merit ourselves a lot on the ethics of how the business is run and how well we look after the people who come into the business. And who doesn't want better health? I suppose the chance of living a little bit longer would always go down very well. I know it myself with a young family. I want to be here as long as possible, and I know that since I've started taking the products, I have better energy. And I just feel all around better. Who wouldn't want that? So this is taken from our mission statement. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know where on any other mission statement I've seen for any other business where you would see the word fun. But we will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be, where integrity and empathy and fun are our guidelines. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty awesome. If you check what your company statement is, your mission statement is, I'm sure you won't find the word fun in there. So we were founded in 1978 in America. And we're a company that has family values. The management team that were in place all those years ago are still in place now, and their children are actually part of the management team. So we merit ourselves on that, and we are the world brand leader. So we're in 158 countries all around the world. So it's not just setting up a business here in Ireland. You can be setting up a business as well in the UK if you've got friends over in America, call it what it is. The Irish are everywhere. So, like, you're going to know people living abroad or even people going on holidays. We're over 2.6 billion worth of turnover. Now, I know that sounds like it rolls off the tongue. I am doing this 3 years, but this has always, to this very day, been something I'm very, very proud of. Also, with 1.5 billion euro worth of assets, we're cash rich and debt free, which is very important for people who perhaps have had no job security or who've been made redundant. We have an experienced senior management team still in place, and they're there to help us build our businesses. So there's been consistent growth over the last 35, 36 years. You can see here through two recessions, not only did we grow through the times of recessions, we continue to grow thereafter, which is always a big question with people. What happens when the recession is over? Well, look at that there, that graph there. And in Ireland in 2014, we had 54% growth, which is absolutely incredible when sadly so many businesses, small and big, are closing their doors because they haven't been able to sustain what's been going on in this country over the last few years. This is our head office up in Mahon Moran House. It was purchased in the year 2000. So honoured to have this as our head office. It's where we have 26 members of staff. I don't pay them personally, and I don't pay for the overheads. The company does, but they are my staff. If I need them for any help, if anything goes wrong, which rarely does, but if I do have any queries, I just contact them and it's sorted out immediately. So in excess of 18 million turnover. Again, something to be very proud of. So our products, why Forever Products? Well, there's a number of reasons. We're the number one grower in aloe vera. There's no insecticides, pesticides, or fertilizers. Hand harvested and hand filleted. We only use the inner leaf gel, which is our unique selling point. The yellow bottle of gel that you are so familiar with, that everybody is familiar with, is 97% inner gel. So this is phenomenal. We are the leaders in the brand. There is no competitors. Patent stabilized process. So it is effectively live in the bottle, and we have a quality product. This is our professional advisory board: Dr. Peter Atherton, Doran Parker, David Urt, Louise Riley, all who have been over to Ireland and have trained us so many times with their expert knowledge, and all who I personally sat down and had a conversation with on numerous occasions with Dr. Peter Atherton. And as a result have helped my team and my business grow substantially over the last 3 years. A phenomenal crew of people to be associated with. So we have an unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee. We are animal friendly. And I'd just like to point out that we wouldn't have been in business 60 days, never mind for 36 years, if that unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee was abused in any way. In other words, I think, had one product returned in the 3 years. I've had a bottle of heat lotion returned, and the reason it was returned was because the person didn't like the smell of it, and that's okay too. But no questions asked, the money was returned, and this is how we run our business. So we have the Purity certified seal of approval there that states that any product that has aloe vera, pure aloe vera content over 76%, and ours is, as I said, 97%. So we've kind of got the gig there. And the Islamic Society seal of approval, the kosher seal of approval, and the halal. So our products can be sold anywhere in the world, and we're animal friendly, which is great. We don't test on animals. So product range, well, health and wellness, fitness and weight management, beauty, cosmetics, animal, home, and product packs. I mean, do you think you could even be interested in one, if not all of those categories? There's something here for everybody. If you're not necessarily into fitness, you'll be into feeling well. If you're not into feeling well and looking good, you might be into the beauty and products, or you might just be into looking at the animals. Animals are our second best customer. So there's a huge market in that. But who buys them? Everybody you know is a potential customer. Do you know anybody who brushed their teeth today? Do you know anybody who wears deodorant? Well, our deodorant has no aluminium in it, and our tooth gel has no fluoride in it. So everybody is a customer. We're not asking for people to try out new products. We're asking them to perhaps go for a better product compared to what they already have. So when I first joined Forever, I asked myself the very same question: would I use them myself? Yes, I do use them myself. I've been using them for 3 years. I feel fantastic. Look, I'm in my mid-40s, and every other day of the week I have such a kick out of it, I'll be honest. But only today I received a text message from somebody who's going to be joining my team, and she happened to, I was joking about, feeling so young, and she said, "Why, what age are you?" I said 44, and she wrote back to me straight away, and she goes, "You've got to be kidding." She met me last week. She thought I was 30. So I get a great kick out of it. So for €383, for nothing, this is €383, you can start your own business. Where else would you hear of that? Would you think that a bank manager in Ireland would have had people coming in and asking for a loan of €383? No, I'd say minimum people were coming in and asking for 25, 30,000 minimum, going right up to the millions to start their own business. And here's the plus side. If you join this business and it doesn't work out for you for 60 days, within the 60 days, you get your money back. What bank manager would say that to somebody who wants to set up? It's a no-win situation. It's a no-brainer. Absolutely. Your income opportunities, there's different ones. We build on ethical practices. It's illegal for a promoter or participant in a trading scheme to persuade anybody to make a payment by promising benefits from getting others to join a scheme. Do not be misled. Claims that are high earnings and easily achieved. We are not a get-rich-quick scheme. So let's just put that on the plate now. Examples of income potential are not guaranteed, but are realistic illustrations of what can be achieved if you're prepared to work. So the growing market sectors, vitamins, supplements, look at that, 8.4 billion euro on sterling rather on the beauty products, and sports nutrition is absolutely booming in Ireland. So there's something there, as I said, for everybody. Supplying to your customers, people at work, people at the gym, people at the school gates, people that care about you. Look, your friends, family, people all around you, they're all using products to make themselves feel better, to have longevity in the gym, to have better performance, to have better, recovery. So, it's a win-win situation. So basically, the retail side of the business is we help you find between 20 and 30 customers, and by doing that and looking after them, and you're trained on how to look after them, you earn between €260 and €520. Now, I know a lot of people that has helped and is helping. And that is the difference of getting bills paid, your Vodafone, your gas, your electricity. I say it all the time. If you're going to turn your nose up at this and say, well, sure, that's nothing. This is a lot to people who have been struggling over the last 2 to 3 years. I know that I have helped a lot of people bring in this, looking after the retail business, which they've gone on to do a lot more, I can tell you. But in the beginning, that extra money was what was making a difference, putting food on the table. Then we have people who want to build a team. So that's great. So you're looking after your customers over here. It's not a huge amount of customers that you're looking after. And then you have people who want to do the same. So that's where you have people coming in and team building. And then beyond that, anybody who wants to go for the 6-figure income, that's brilliant. That would involve bringing in maybe a couple of extra people, helping them get to managers. And look at that. You can be anywhere in Europe, anywhere in Ireland, anywhere in Africa. So the whole world is at your fingertips now because of the internet. These are just some examples of the minimum, I beg your pardon, the minimum to maximum, well, actually, there is no maximum because it's uncapped earnings, of what you can be earning in the company. So managers, I'm working with lots of managers, senior managers, and soaring managers, and minimum you'd be looking at for manager, €26,000 per annum. Now, again, that's not to be sniffed at. There's a lot of people that I'm working with who are already working full time and are doing this part time and who have an extra 25 to 30,000 euro in their bank account every year by plugging in and playing around their already busy schedule. So it's not to be sniffed at. Again, they help a couple of people get up to senior manager. They help a couple of people rather get up to manager. That means that they're senior manager and they're earning, around 45,000 euro a year extra. That's amazing. And then you can see there it goes on up. So the earned incentive also, what used to be giving you a car, has now, it's actually extra income. So between 400 and 800 euro per month over 36 months. So that keeps going over 36 months and then you can reapply. So it's fantastic. That's 9,600 extra per annum. That's like an extra bonus. Are you getting your bonuses in work anymore? Are you getting your Christmas bonus? Are you getting bonuses for being the top salesperson? I know I was the top salesperson in my business. I was looked after very well, but unfortunately when hard times hit and, the recession kicked in, I didn't get those bonuses anymore. And for the last 2 years, I didn't get my Christmas bonus either. So we have global travel incentives. Lots of us have been away for travel. Who likes to travel? I know I do, but who likes to travel for free with spending money and everything? These, again, are friends in the business. Some people have only been in the business a year. Some people have only been 2 years, and they have qualified for what they call the lotto. So they go and they have picked up checks. These are all Irish people, some with young families. You can see here going from 4,000 up to now 9,000, 10,000, up to 13,000. Again, Barbara, there, bottom right-hand corner, friend of mine in the business from Mayo, has been in the business a few years, and she's picking up this for her family. She was over in Singapore. Absolutely amazing. And then we have Pauline there and Lisa Walsh and Marion, other great friends of mine in the business. Look at the checks that they're picking up. 116,000, 118,000, all with families, all very busy, picking up these checks over in Singapore. So it's something for everybody. How do you build your team? Well, everybody you know is a potential team member. So you get your potential team member. I help you contact and show them the business. I would send them a presentation like this, or I would meet them in person, and we help get them started. So you get started, your potential team members, you contact and show, and you show them a business presentation, and that's it. It's not for everybody, but by showing them, it means you're not being selfish. You're giving everybody the opportunity. The only bit of advice I would say when starting off the business is don't prejudge. Don't assume that everybody you know who's got maybe a lot of money or the nice cars or the lovely big houses, that they're okay. I am currently helping people who would have been down in the eyes of other people as being millionaires, but we didn't know what was going on behind closed doors, and they thank me every day for giving this presentation, this opportunity. So what people say, here we have Neve and James, a printer and a beautician. We started today feeling excited as we've helped our team to achieve our goals. James lost his job as a printer, and Neve had gone down to part-time beautician. So, like, you know, they're number one in Ireland now, a young couple. They're 10 years younger than me, and they're number one in Ireland. And, you know, their business has grown substantially over the last few years, and they're doing great. Paddy and Pauline, great friends of mine in the business as well, were number one for a number of years. Forget Ever program is geared to helping ordinary people become and achieve extraordinary people. So, Marion and Eddie, also friends of mine in the business. Forever has allowed us to educate our children, invest in properties and travel places. Where would you get it? Lisa and Ian, also great friends of mine in the business. We now have a 6-figure income and a healthier work-life balance. They also have horses, a lot of horses. Seems every time I'm talking to them, we're after getting another horse. But Ian and Lisa had a huge business going years ago. They were millionaires, and literally overnight, everything had crashed. Everything had finished up for them, and now where would they be without this business? They've built a huge business over the last few years. Bernie Allen, another friend of mine as well. I now own my own life. Bernie came into the business 78,000 sterling in debt, and over a 4-year period of starting the exact same way as I did, the exact same way as everybody else did, starting with that fast start box for €383, cleared that debt in a 4-year period, and now is one of the biggest earners in Ireland. Absolutely fabulous. Fionn here on the right, when he joined the business a couple of years ago, he's 21, and built a huge business while he was in college full-time, and probably one of the wealthiest people I know, going through college, and basically loads of people loved what he was doing, and they came on board as well. So, I mean, it really is for absolutely everybody. So your benefits are, it's a proven successful business model, uncapped income potential, and it's willable. Don't tell your children that. It's complete flexibility. You work when you want. I'll never be knocking down your door saying, what are you doing? You know, blah, blah, blah. It's your own business. I'll definitely be here to support. Training and support is second to none, and the recognition and appreciation is second to none. So will it work for you? Look, who knows? But if you were willing to take it seriously and put in the time and effort, it will. It requires consistency, motivation, and definitely 4 letters, WORK, work. Are you self-motivated and willing to work closely with and learn from others? I say yes. If you are, brilliant, come on board. Will you embrace change and tell everybody what you're doing? Will you? That's up to you. I can't answer that for you. Are you willing to think big, dream big, and set goals? Again, that's up to you. I am, and I'm certainly doing very well from it, as are all of the team players who I work closely with. It assigned in my best friend 3 years ago. She's built a huge business. A single mom, which I prefer to call a double parent, has built a huge business over her 2 children under the age of 6, and my beautiful niece joined the business with me as well 3 years ago, also working with 2 very, very young children, has built an absolutely huge business. So it's for everybody. I work with business people. I work with all sorts of people. So the next steps to getting started would be to register, order your Forever Pack, and book your business planning meeting. It's a lifestyle, as I went through earlier on, financial independence, success, and health. It's a new way of working. Change your thinking, change your actions, change your life. Whoever sent this to you, definitely give them a call if you want more information, or contact me in person. Thank you very much. It was an absolute pleasure presenting this to you.